Good afternoon. This is Dr. Castleberry with a quick announcement for our Creating Social Media Presence in Culture Movements class. We are nearing the end of the line, folks, in what has been an exciting course with some twists and turns, and in all actuality, I feel like that can be helpful and productive for us sometimes. For the most part, you all have risen to the challenge, and we've got a few items left, some minor housekeeping, a few assignments to write still, and we're gonna move in a new direction. I made a note at the bottom of one of the latest postings sharing the asynchronous interview number 3 that came in a little bit late, and we technically started with our original scheduled time, but had to pick it back up the next day due to some technical problems that we're still having on campus. So yeah, better not go into that. But I do want to talk about something else. I want to make sure we all know that for the interviewee synthesis paper, where you all are writing a kind of comparison and contrast between our speakers, right? You're reflecting in written form on not just say the talent of their presentation, which is fair game. Comment on each of the speakers we've encountered, but also you want to comment on the quality of information, the depth, the distinctness between our majors. I think a goal in this course, our primary educational goal, we're working on interviewing skills at the preparatory mode, at the execution mode. But now this is an exercise that's on the back end mode, the cleanup mode. At the same time, we're learning about the diversification that a communication degree offers you, all right? And so just like we've talked about developing a thick skin to be able to tackle the challenges that lie ahead in any organizational role, be prepared to defend your major to others. There are a lot of people that don't understand what a communication degree is, and sometimes it's okay to not understand. It's more about embracing the limitlessness of what we can do with that, and we want to challenge you to embrace that. Wear it as a badge of confidence. Be confident about that, as opposed to allowing others to potentially make you feel insecure in that kind of way. So anyway, man, that was I'm trying to recall if I've gotten to the point yet. Only the week 1 through 4 interviewees will be part of your written reflection essay. And that's something I assume most would already be just working on during the weekend before the course ends. That said, we will still have a 5th speaker. I'm going to do a separate message to introduce, or rather tease her for us. And we're going to continue to amend and abridge how we develop that up. Let me tackle that a little bit. As I mentioned in several announcements already, okay, so this is not new, only a 5-question format. Here's what I want you all to do. I want you to just draft your 5 questions. Just draft them. Draft 5 questions as soon as you know who our speaker is. Go ahead and submit those. And then go back, clean it up, polish up those questions, right? Enhance them. Make sure there's no open, closed-ended questioning, and make sure or get to a point of what you really want to ask. And we'll try to get that feedback loop going as quickly as possible. And then I'm just going to just time the way the schedule shakes out for us. We'll execute this interview I tried to get it first thing Monday morning. Originally I was going to do it Friday of week 5, but it's going to be the Monday, day 7. And now this is, it's just one of the course cycles. We can't do it in the morning at all. It's going to have to be late afternoon. So you can kind of watch it on Monday evening. I'll have it up. Hopefully I'll have it up by then, but you'll watch it Monday evening as you're wrapping up final submissions, and that's okay. The information is what's important. The access to it is what's important, right? And if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can you're always going to have access to that, and you have access to your previous courses in D12. So we're good there. Okay, so we're abbreviating our interview protocols. These are just 5 questions. Your questions, if you have an excellent question, just ask one. If you have to, let's not be afraid of that. I love the 2-question format. You all have adapted well to that strategy. And then we'll pull the trigger on this on Monday, on day 7 of week 5. But you're only writing about weeks 1 through 4 in your interview synthesis. That does mean include talking about your own interviews, which I have enjoyed either watching in some cases or hearing about in your reports. This is really exciting stuff, and I'm proud of the work everyone's put in, the maturity, the maturation process, I guess I should say, in our growth, our collective growth as interviewers, but also as communicators. Don't forget, we're studying communication. We're practicing communication. We're becoming stronger communicators. All right. Thank you all for hanging in there, and look forward to presenting our final interviewee with you. Thanks.